What's cracking, world? So we are on episode 6. Man, if you made it this far, thank you so much for supporting it. You know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming up. We're changing up a lot of things. Again, this is still just the trial and error process of this whole thing. But yeah, man, just been happy that people are tuning in. I'm getting some comments now on YouTube. Thanks for that, whoever did that. I'm still looking for people, so if you know anyone, please let them know, let me know, and I'll find a way to get at them, whoever it is, and see if they fit the criteria. Also, I'm still having issues with the SoundCloud, so for now, everything's going to be uploaded on YouTube until I get that situated. But yeah, enjoy episode 6. Shoots. What's cracking, world? Welcome to another episode of the ZosCast podcast. On today's episode 6, by the way, we got kind of behind the scenes on one of the more popular local restaurants out here. He went to culinary school to really perfect his craft, and he's created quite a buzz out here, man. So we're just going to kind of talk a little bit about that. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Sonnie Sablan.
Thank you.
Yay! If y'all don't know, he owns and operates Ina's Kitchen. We're going to get into that too. We were talking about it earlier, but some people get confused on who the owner and all that is. But welcome to the show, my man.
All right, thank you, Josh. But just to clarify, I'm partners with 2 other people.
Okay.
With Ina's Kitchen. Not only am I part of it, it's also my mom and my dad.
Okay.
Rita and Frank Sablan. So I don't want anyone thinking it's just mine.
Just yours. It's
a family thing, family business.
Gotcha.
Right.
Would you say you're kind of the face of the?
I'm the guy that cooks.
You're the guy that cooks. Okay,
I make all the food decisions, if anything.
Okay, all right. Nice. So have you always been has this been a passion of yours for a while now, or like how did you stumble upon first being a chef and then second opening your own spot?
Right. So I did not want to be a chef. I didn't know it was an occupation growing up. I was born in the 70s. I'm a little bit older than most, so I didn't get into that whole cooking thing till way late in my life.
Okay.
I went to culinary school when I was 25.
Okay.
Most kids straight out of high school, that's something they did was go figure out where they're going in college. It took me a few years after that, but it was just I seen friends go to school, culinary school, and I thought about it. It was in the back of my mind, but for a few years there, I was just trying to figure out stuff after high school. I didn't know what I was gonna do until a good 7 years after I got out of high school. So it basically, my cooking career started when we were in the States.
Okay.
So a little bit about myself. I went to school here, grew up, born and raised, and then in high school we moved to Oregon.
What year? What year is this?
93.
93. Okay. All right. Good.
Moved out to Oregon. Lived there, went to high school, and one day my parents are like, "Hey, it's time for them, my parents to move back, and you need to learn how to cook."
Okay.
So the first thing I learned how to cook was stufao.
Yeah.
That was the most basic thing. You got your vinegar, soy sauce, salt, pepper, onions, garlic. That was my first introduction to cooking, and my dad taught me that. So
okay.
After that, it was just something I needed to do to eat. So It wasn't something as I was thinking about as a career, So I did that for a few years. I was just trying to grind it out, finding different jobs, trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as college goes, and learning the different aspects of growing up, I guess.
Yeah, life basically.
So I bounced around a little bit. I lived in Hawaii for a little bit after Oregon.
Okay.
Came here for a couple years and then moved back again. I ended up in Louisiana for a couple months.
Okay.
Went back to Oregon.
Wait, real quick. What was in Louisiana?
My sister.
Oh, okay, okay.
My sister was there.
So this still your figuring out phases.
Oh, shoot! I kind of like skipped all that.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh no, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool.
All right. So
Okay.
so basically, before I got into culinary decision, I was just you know, I was at that point where I didn't know what was next. I tried this, I tried that, so I was like, hey, let me try out culinary school. I had some friends that went through it. You know, it was a quick program. You know, I believe it was 18 months.
Okay.
So I was, thinking, why not? Let me try it out. So in 2005, I went to Portland, Oregon. They have a culinary school there called Western Culinary Institute.
Okay.
And from there, it was just like easy money. Like, I know this is something I could do, you know? So I stuck with it, grinded out at school, and then got my first job in like 8 months after going to school there.
Oh, nice. In Oregon still?
In Oregon
okay.
still, yeah. I hope I got the name right, but it's a place called Manzanas in Lake Oswego, Oregon.
Okay.
Worked there for quite a bit, learned a lot of stuff.
What kind of restaurant was it?
It was something like an American southwestern type of food.
Okay.
So.
When you graduated from the culinary school by this time?
Yes.
Yeah. What was there a specialty that you I guess perfected on, or you just kind of the broad?
Well, the program was a Le Cordon Bleu program. So
okay.
There was a lot of emphasis on French fine dining.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A lot of it was just like stuff that. How do I say this? It just taught me the basics of cooking, making different sauces, the French style, the different cooking techniques.
I see.
How to butcher animals.
Oh, okay. Well, they get pretty like specific, huh?
Yeah. I mean, you get
like everything.
Like one day, one class is like 5 hours long, and that same program is for 3 weeks. So you're doing that one thing, like learning how to make dressings and salads, different kinds of stuff, sauces, all for 3 weeks. That's all you're doing, and then another 3 weeks you're doing a different kind of module. So.
Damn. Okay.
So,
and it's all with French cuisine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The emphasis was French culinary. So.
Nice, man. How did you were you leaning more towards one technique over the other? Like, were you feeling more towards the baking side than you were?
Dessert. I was thinking more on the hot side, like the savory side. Cooking different types of dishes. But it's funny because when I came back home a few years later, I was testing out some desserts, and that's what everybody wanted: the New York style cheesecake. I made it once. And that was the request at parties every time.
Oh,
so
really?
I was like known as the cheesecake guy for a little while. So.
Oh, no shit.
But yeah, I'd rather be on the savory side than on the dessert side. But give me a recipe, I'll make it.
Yeah. Nice. When you were little, were you one of those guys that always helped in the kitchen, like at parties and stuff like that? Like, did you kick back and kind of watch?
I wish I could say I was. I would rather be playing around, doing all these little things with the cousins and stuff. But, whenever they needed a dishwasher, they knew who to ask, right? The little guys in the kitchen, like, boy, come here.
Yeah.
Some dishes, you gotta clean it up. But, I think I've graduated a little bit from that.
Oh, yeah, but, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it goes, like dishwashing to cutting onions. Oh, that's hilarious. Cutting onions. It's crying over there.
Yeah, the dishwasher, the chopper, and then they just kind of climb from there. Damn.
But, I don't want to say that I'm in the kitchen with the monomkus all the time. But they try to get me to do a little bit more than just cutting onions now. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Sometimes they even ask me to wash the rice and cook the rice. The red rice. Yeah. That was my main goal, the red rice. Everybody at a party eats the red rice.
Yeah.
That's like the showpiece. It's like fried chicken, barbecue. Yeah. We've had that before. It's the red rice.
Yeah, and it seems like too everyone has their own technique and like I know I'm pretty sure it's the same, but I know like when the uncle cook, there's really no measurements, right? It's kind of they just eyeball the whole thing, but they always seem to get it right.
Yeah, it's funny because that's how I was in the beginning. Because in culinary school, they teach you to use measuring cups. Follow the recipe as it is.
Yeah.
But after doing it for so long, it's like, oh yeah, just throw it in there. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's creamy enough. Yeah. Like that. And then of course you gotta taste your food as you go. Taste it, make sure it's on point.
Yeah. Damn, dude, yeah, man. I remember, I ask about at the parties here because even when I'm not helping, like I'm the dude, when I was a kid, I was helping bring tables and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But like I'd see them in the kitchen, and there'd be some kids in there that's kind of just watching, I guess, to take over from there. Yeah. But it was crazy because they would never. It seems like they would never measure anything, dude.
Yeah.
But it stayed consistent throughout the whole process, and just how they have, they have like the head chef, and he's making sure everything's good, but he has his own techniques too, But yeah, man. Do you incorporate anything that you learned from while you were growing up into your dishes now?
Well, I'm slowly trying. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Half my life I grew up in the States. Stateside somewhere. So a lot of the cooking I do right now is like Southwest influence, Mexican influence.
I see.
But I try to incorporate some local foods. I can't say I know all of it, but I know the basics. I'm trying to incorporate like the shrimp kelaguen tacos that I have right now. I mean, that's trying to combine chamorro food with Mexican food,
Oh, okay. I see.
Trying to incorporate like the the coconut and then lime juice, but then the taco is made totally different. It's crispy shrimp instead of the usual boiled or however they cook the shrimp.
Yeah.
And then just wrap it with the tortilla. There you go.
Damn, bro, I just got hungry there, bro. Shit.
Hey, and by the way, sorry I didn't bring any samples.
Oh, no.
I forgot about, I didn't forget. It's, I was a little busy today, so we had that taste last night, so we're trying to clean up after that.
Okay, wait, hold on. First off, guys, he's lying. I didn't ask for no samples.
Look at him. Does he look like a guy that doesn't need samples? He wants samples.
Oh, man. Damn. Shit. I guess I can't edit that one out. Yeah, that was good. No, it's cool. No, because, I haven't tried everything that you've made. Mm-hmm. I feel like that one time we were at your spot for the draft.
Yeah.
Remember when you came out, even that finger food was fucking solid, bro. And I feel like you just whipped it up quick, Yeah,
I mean, you deep fry anything, there's enough fat on there, like the pork belly, make it a little spicy, have some beers.
Yeah, bro, that was good. Even like the seasoning you put on the fries, bro, was hella legit, man. Yeah, that shit was good. But what inspires your dishes? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really looking for that flavor that no one's ever tried, or is it something you're trying to improve on? You know what I'm saying? Or what is it? What is it?
Oh yeah, I think we're always trying to improve something, but at the same time you want to come up with your own stuff.
Yeah.
Right now I'm just looking at things that I see and then try to improve upon it and try to make it my own. I try not to go overboard that way. The same flavor is still there, like the shrimp kelaguen tacos that I make.
Yeah.
I didn't want to overdo it so that it's not the chamorro Mexican fusion.
Gotcha.
I just, some nights I just look at the ceiling and there's food running through my head. How can I do this?
Okay.
How can I do that?
Wow, that's some next level shit. And then so it's like it's piecing together in your mind.
Yeah.
And then you just try and create it.
And then I use events like Taste of the Marianas to kind of showcase it. Because a lot of times what we serve in our kitchen, we try to bring something different when we go out to events outside,
Yeah. What was that? I remember you had one event, like they were showcasing your deconstructed cheesecake. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking?
This was before I had my
restaurant.
My restaurant.
Okay.
The folks over at I believe it's NMTI.
Okay.
They had a booth and they were bringing local chefs in to try and just wow the folks, bring out some new stuff.
Oh, okay.
Try to incorporate local ingredients,
Yeah,
things like
yeah.
that. So I was just thinking outside the box.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, no one's gonna do dessert. I'm gonna do dessert.
Yeah, yeah.
And then just saying deconstruct it, people be like, what is that?
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, all I did was take the cheesecake, that people were asking me about, and I put it into different forms. Instead of having a whole cheesecake,
like a slice.
A slice of cheesecake. So I separate all of them. The crust is done this way, the filling is done this way,
yeah.
And then the flavoring is, another way. And then just put it on a plate, and it looks like a dessert, not a cheesecake slice, but some kind of a dessert.
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't there to try it, but I remember a lot of people, even in our chat, was saying that, it was fucking bomb. I seen pictures, though, and it was crazy because... it was very creative. I would have never thought that it was a cheesecake.
Right.
But yeah, definitely how you separated it and everything. That was badass, man.
Yeah, it was like one of my first showcase, I think.
Out here.
Yeah, for people to see. Hey, that's.
Was there any other opportunity for you to do something like that?
Yeah, there was a couple competitions I joined.
Oh, okay.
While I was out here, the first one I did was. I might have gotten this all wrong, but it was either what was it called? It was either the rib competition that Taste of Marana's had 2 years ago.
The barbecue one?
Yeah, with the ribs.
Okay.
The ribs.
Kind of know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It was either that one. I mean, I don't know which one came first, but I did that one. I did the Top Chef competition with the Empty Vessel. Over at the World Resort, and then I did the Spam Cook-Off, man.
Damn, nice.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah, yeah. Did you place in
So with the Spam, with the
the ribs?
With the ribs,
okay.
I placed second. Joel Markadesh, I'm coming for you. You won it 2 years in a row, man. You're lucky. I have a booth in Taste. Otherwise, no. But
that's funny, bro.
He did good, man.
Yeah.
I think he scooped it because he gave beer with his food. I think
shit! No. Is that what it was?
No. He had some good ribs that day we competed. He took first. I took second.
Nice.
My dad and I were partners on that one. It was pretty cool working with my dad. The fact that he taught me how to cook in the first place, and then me cooking side by side with him.
Oh, nice, nice.
I thought that was pretty awesome. And then I think the second one I did was the Top Chef with Empty Vessel. I was one of 3. At the time, I still didn't have my restaurant, right? I was one of the 3 locals. I guess they called us like amateurs.
Oh shit! Okay.
we weren't working or something like that.
I got you.
They put that label on us.
Ooh, boy! All right.
So on that one, I placed 3rd place.
Okay. And what were you supposed to cook on that?
There was 3 dishes. There's an appetizer course, a main course, and a dessert. They had certain ingredients that were required, and then they had the secret ingredient. So,
okay.
Like the appetizer dish, I remember there was a fish that we were required to use, and then they brought out a secret ingredient. I think it was pumpkin. What do you call that?
Pumpkin leaves?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They
the
used
tips?
that as the secret ingredient, and then I ended up getting 3rd. Mainly because I screwed up my dessert, bro. I fucked it up big time. My caramel turned into like sugar candy, like candy cane,
Yeah,
how it's supposed to be a caramel, that softness. It
was like sticky.
hard.
Hard.
Yeah, hard. It ended up becoming like candy cane,
Oh shit!
I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
One of the judges even said, "Hey, you know what's wrong with this?" He picked up the plate and started tapping it.
Oh,
it was making that loud noise.
No, tell me it's a new technique.
Yeah. No, that's just for design.
I know, darling.
It's just garnish. You're not supposed to eat it.
Who are the judges on this though? Like, are they pretty? They know what's up.
There was executive chefs.
From
Guam.
Gotcha. So it wasn't just some local that likes to eat. Okay.
Well, there was man, I don't want to get this wrong, but I think Triple J or
Okay.
one of the sponsors, like their big dogs.
Oh,
was,
okay. So something like
was
that.
one of the judges as well, but they had some legit executive chefs from
Okay,
Wow
that knew what they
come
were
in
talking
just for
about.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Because
Yeah,
like you don't want to lose to people like me that just love to eat. They line up for I don't know, they're very good all of that one.
Everybody got tens.
Yeah, like for real. Okay, that's cool. Then what was the last one you were talking?
The spam competition.
Spam. Okay.
I think that was my favorite.
Did you place in that one?
That's the one I actually took first in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shit.
It was something thinking way out of the box, you know.
Yeah.
I was thinking I wanted to do pasta, so I wanted to do spaghetti, but I didn't want to use spaghetti. So what I did was I cut up the spam to look like spaghetti noodles.
Fuck. Okay.
So like noodle spam, you know.
Okay.
And then I sauteed that in a creamy pesto sauce, and then I threw some shrimp in there just to throw people off.
Hold on, I just got wet right there. Holy shit! How did you do that?
Dude, I don't
Talk
know,
to me,
man.
there, dude.
Like I said, bro,
Damn,
you
that's
just
sick,
laying
bro.
in bed, you
Yeah.
just start thinking, what can I do with spam?
Damn.
Oh, shit. To make it out of make it look like a spaghetti.
Damn. Okay, wait, hold on. Sorry, man. I'm sorry to cut you off. So you stir fried the spam noodles,
Yes.
and then you threw some cream sauce.
Yeah, like pesto cream, and then just to top it off, I threw some shrimp in there as well.
Damn, that was the one. That was the one. I know. See, I should ask him to bring that one up for the stove right here.
Yeah, I gotta.
Damn, nice,
I mean,
bro.
that's one of those things that you eat all the time, spam. So you gotta try it in a different way,
That's sick, bro. Dude, I feel like you should sell that at your restaurant, bro. I definitely do. Would you try that?
Hashtag coming soon.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. Well, it's funny. You have to make it now because they're gonna hear about it. They're gonna take it from you, man.
Just like the shrimp calagun taco, bro. They'll keep asking. I'm gonna just hold off until I'm ready for it.
But keep asking for
the spam.
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, okay.
So if you keep coming back, buying my burgers, buying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm getting over it.
No, that's cool though, man. No, but it's funny because, dude, I'm a motherfucking eater, bro, straight out. But I would always tell people that, like some big boy thoughts would be like just fucking around. I'll just throw some dumb shit out there like crispy pata flavored ice cream, some shit like that, But just messing around, But damn, bro, this shit you just said right now, fuck, bro, that painted such a clear picture in my mind, man.
Bro,
That's good.
If you get me an ice cream machine, like a legit ice cream machine, I'll make one for you.
Make one what?
Like crispy pata ice cream.
Oh, bro. Yeah, that was just a joke. No more checking the mixes over there laughing or.
Hashtag coming soon.
Yeah, damn, bro. I don't even know, bro, because just recently, down at Galaxy, shouts out to Galaxy,
Yes.
bro, they're coming up with those new donuts. So, hey, this is on some big boy shit, but I went there and I tried it. It was bacon maple.
Right.
Or something like that.
I've seen those on social media.
Yeah, dude.
Babes, bro, you gotta deliver it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I know we're on this side of the island, but come on, man.
Dude, but that shit was bomb, bro. And it's very like, I don't know, people haven't seen that out here. I have tried a shake with bacon in it, but never a fucking donut. But, just looking at it, I'm like, damn, bro, I don't know. I'm taking a big risk, like sweet with this bacon. But, bro.
Hey, you never know until you try, man.
Yeah, shit was hella bomb, bro. Definitely, like it's, it's very unusual to see that. Like, it's cool that Galaxy's kind of, I don't want to say breaking barriers, but really thinking outside the box, to try and get something going.
New things,
yeah. And just to see how people react to it and see what's up. But apparently, it's doing good because, the times that I've been there, they're pretty consistent, man. And it's gotten to the point where, like, people in line are reserving, bro. Like, man, I got two, I got these two, what I'm saying? Looking over shoulders and shit. Like, damn, bro, I got to get mine in, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's cool. Do you serve any kind of desserts at your spot?
No.
Anything
I used to do it in the early stages of our, when we opened.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of held back on that.
Yeah.
But it's just time consuming. Baking is it's a precision type of cooking, that one you need to use like measuring.
Oh, okay.
Cups, you know, like
you can't just salt and fuck all. Yeah,
it's like that's enough. No, you
really got to get
it done right. You know?
I see.
For me, it's time consuming and it's harder for me to do throughout the day or on a daily basis. So I just told myself, well, back off on it for a little bit. You know, wait till the right time. But you know, we do have some lemon pies and apple pies that my baker, aka mom.
Okay. She kind of puts it out there.
Yeah. So you know, call us up, give us 24 hours notice, and we'll
nice. Dude, so in your dishes, is there anything that, I don't want to say proudest dish, but like what dish have you made from scratch that people have reacted to the most? Like, damn, that shit's the best thing I ever tried type shit.
I mean, it's hard to gauge, but you know, a lot of people come back for carne asada tacos.
Okay.
There's definitely the shrimp kelaguen tacos as well.
Okay.
You know, it's something they drive so many
miles. On this little island.
Yeah.
But and these are your creations, like it's yours from scratch, kind of.
It's an inspiration of you know, some stuff that I've seen in the past because. I don't know if living in the States, working in the kitchen, you work with a lot of more of the Hispanic groups, Mexican groups, you know?
Yeah.
So those boys out there, you know, shout out to you guys if you're watching this. They taught me a lot of the Mexican flavor, you know, teaching me how to use the green sauce, how to use the red sauce, you know, like what works with what chilies go with, you know, certain meats. So it's not my original idea, but it was through them that I presented that.
So it's almost a representation of what they taught you.
Yeah.
All that stuff is in there.
Yeah, a lot of the foods I cook, you know, is from places or things that I've learned in the past. You know, may it be from Louisiana or Arizona or Oregon, even Hawaii. You know, I try to pick up their flavors and kind of showcase it in my own little way.
Gotcha. Damn, man, what's the creative process when making a dish? So, you know, like for example, on my side, the music, I usually start with writing it. You know, whatever emotions, you know, I have going, I write it and then I find the beat. Like, what's the creative process with that? Like, do you think of a dish and then start building it? Or, you know, are you thinking meat and then this, you know, this spice, that spice?
Right. It just comes out of nowhere for me. A lot of it is just reading online, like reading different articles, different websites, especially on social media nowadays. Everyone is like just throwing out their pictures of their food.
Yeah.
You know, some of those things, they're just like, how do I replicate that? You know, but you know, instead of doing it exactly how they do it, I try to, you know, tweak it a little bit, make it my own. But a lot of it is just seeing what's out there. You know, what's the thing people are doing, and that's there's no process.
There's no process. Okay.
Like, I want to make a taco. What do I?
Okay, I see.
It's
all
like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Because I'm thinking, you know, because like even artists have their own ways of doing stuff too, like where the inspiration is drawn from. So I was just checking if there's like a process in your mind, you know, like, man, I could make this chicken better. All right, so how do I dissect this and this and that? I was thinking of more along those lines, but it's cool.
A lot of it is comments from customers as well.
Okay.
Like someone asked me about this, or I asked someone about a picture they took of a food that they had in Guam. It was a stuffed mushroom. I thought it was a sandwich, and they're like, "No, that's a stuffed mushroom."
Oh, damn! Was it a big one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It was a portobello mushroom.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, dang, idea, light bulb, you know.
Okay.
So maybe taste week 3, you might see it. #
Oh shit. Okay.
Coming soon.
Wait, what week are we on?
Week 1.
Okay, this weekend was week 1?
Yes.
Okay, and then, all right, week 3. All right, I'm going to look out for that one, bro. That sounds good. I love mushrooms, man. Hell yeah. Right? All right, week 3. Yeah, this will drop in time. It's going to drop Friday, so they could come Saturday to check it out, yeah.
Right.
But is there any Chamorro, like, local Chamorro dish that you kind of, like, tweaked a little to, where people are, like, freaking out, like, damn, that was, pretty creative, like how you deconstructed the cheesecake? Have you done that to any Chamorro dish?
I mean, the closest thing would probably be the shrimp Kelaguen tacos.
Same. Okay,
but,
back to that one. Yeah.
I haven't, like I said, I'm not as experienced in the Chamorro foods. Kind of sad, but
Oh no,
but I'm still trying to figure out how to do. Like I want to do some kind of a burrito or taco that's Chamorro inspired, but it's kind of hard to do certain things, and when I think about it, I think it works, and then you try it out, it's like there's something missing.
Yeah. Dude, that's so sorry, bro. Before I lose my train of thought, I was on Guam they do this annual like block party barbecue or something like that.
Yeah, I was at one of those.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I can't remember what spot I was at, but I bought there were chicken Kelaguen empanadas. Dude, just hearing that, I was like, damn, I gotta try this. I want to see how it is, and I think the concept was great, bro, but the execution wasn't there. Like it was fucking dry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I was just thinking like, damn, bro, he took 2 dishes and tried to combine it like that in itself. I was impressed already, man. But yeah, it's like creations like that, where they take something very traditional. It still has the right flavors and everything, but I guess they just kind of tweak it a little bit. To make it their own or to be just a little bit more innovative,
Yeah, there's a lot of those like things, something like that run through my head all the time, but I don't want to say them.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. Like, no, hey, that's cool, bro.
Can you imagine this item with this item? Like, no way. Really?
Yeah. Damn, okay.
It's like crushing up the bironat and using the juice for making a dish, something crazy like that.
Yeah, damn, bro, yeah.
But that's something, those little things that pop into my head, I just want to try and create so that it just throws people off. Like,
yeah.
You did what?
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. What? Yeah. Shit,
it's like your crispy pata ice cream.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to do stuff like that. I want to do shit like that. But it's just, it's not the right moment.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that right opportunity to showcase certain things that I'm keeping at the very back of my head.
Yeah. Hopefully they have like some kind of cook-off where it's just like, all right, just wow my ass. Give me one good dish and just wow them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that would be the time to really bust it out. But damn, bro, that's what's up. Cause even damn, I lost my train of thought right there, bro. How often do you change up your menu at your place? Like, does it stay interesting? All the stuff that you have there?
Well, because we're fairly new, right? So the menu I threw out there was what I thought that would sell,
Okay.
So throughout the months and, the weeks that have passed, I've changed things here and there, mainly because people weren't ordering them or they preferred a different way. So we've, excuse me.
Oh, you good?
So we've changed a few things on the menu. The hardest part was the plate lunches. We kind of changed them around. So right now we're in a good groove. People are, constantly buying them at a more consistent rate than before. We're like, oh, it's Tuesday. I don't want to eat that,
I work down at the old mayor's office, like that area. Yeah, man, some of my coworkers go to your spot, dude.
Yeah.
They order ahead of time. They just have enough time to go there, pick it up, and bring it back.
Right.
Yeah.
And I apologize to all of you who are still asking for delivery service.
Oh, shit, yeah.
What someone out there needs to do is create an app that has, like, what is it?
Like a delivery?
Like the taxi, right?
Like an Uber?
Like an Uber, but for delivery service. You tech people out there? Come on, man.
Yeah, I think Uber now has that in the States.
Yeah?
Yeah, Uber Eats, I think. Yeah, hopefully it catches on.
We have that here,
Yeah,
whatever the dish costs to you as a consumer, 5% goes to the delivery guy.
Yeah.
So, something like that.
We'll see if someone picks it up. But yeah, I mean, I just thought it was crazy that they would actually travel that far.
Yeah.
And sure enough,
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
Somebody doesn't even do that.
What do you mean?
Stay ready. #stay ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, but like it's cool. Like it's really one of the more popular, I guess, spots out here. How long you been open for?
A little bit over a year. So
a little over a year,
opened March 22nd of last year.
Okay.
So we just did our 1 year in March. Did a collaboration with Tribe Marianas, you
Okay.
know, and we came up with this K burger, they call it.
That one?
Yeah.
Hey.
Cocksucker. But when they call it in the kitchen, they call it the K burger.
The K burger.
Yeah, you know, we don't want to upset the parents
Yeah.
coming in there with the kids, and then why is that guy yelling cocksucker in the kitchen?
This was your creation?
Yes, it was a combination of a couple dishes that we already have,
Okay.
and we put it in as a sandwich. Rob Chavilla, if you're out there, bro, because of you, this happened.
Yeah.
the collaboration idea and everything. We just wanted something crazy, you know, something to just pop out there, and everybody
Yeah.
be like, "What's this about?" You know,
Yeah.
Cocksucker burger.
Shit, it definitely did the trick though, man.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that pic. Or can you explain what's in it, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's we have the 8-ounce half-pound Angus beef, ground beef from Triple J,
Okay.
and then you have a Swiss burger. You have crispy bacon on there, and then an onion and mushroom saute, Asian style.
Yes, sir.
And then you have the spicy ancho gravy, you know, a little spice in there, and then of course you got the egg, sunny side egg, fried egg.
Okay.
I mean,
Damn.
it's a little messy, but you know it works.
Shit, it's all gonna end up in the same spot.
Yeah, a ton of flavor in one bite.
This is one of those I'd probably have to lick my plate type dishes.
Yeah. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you did.
Yeah. Damn, that's what's up. Can you speak on that collaboration though? I know you said it was for your anniversary.
Right.
And how did Tribe get involved in all this?
I seek them out.
Okay.
So, you know, it was at first it was just a T-shirt idea. You know,
Okay.
you just have a T-shirt, just so we could, you know, showcase our 1 year, and then we were thinking, you know, we gotta add something on the Enos Kitchen side. So, we both suggested some kind of food for it, and I just wanted something wild, something that people gotta have. You know, you need I don't know how to explain it.
That
It just-
basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
give me
what?
one crazy burger. So
Damn, all right, stop, man.
it was supposed to be for a limited time, that day only.
Uh-huh.
But there were requests for it, so we still have it on the menu as
Damn.
of right now. We have everything, you know, in the kitchen because we use it for different parts of our different menu items. So we can still just put it all together if you request for it.
Damn, like tomorrow during my
like
lunch,
if
I
you
can
come
hit
in
you up.
tomorrow and you ask for a cocksucker burger, I got you, bro.
Dude, I think I'm gonna. What time you guys open?
11
11.
to 2,
Okay, all
Monday
right.
to
I'll call you
Saturday.
guys in pre-order just so, cause you know
Yeah,
I gotta run down there. All right, all right.
Yeah, let us know what time you're gonna pick it up. We'll have it ready for you as best we can.
Nice. Damn, bro. So that's what's up, man. What do you call that? So I know we've been speaking more on the chef side of things. So what got you to open up your own spot? Like, speak on that a little bit. Like what was the motivation? Because I know you were working at some restaurants here before you opened up your own spot, correct?
Not so much. I did work in a restaurant years ago at one of the hotels, but when I first came out here, I was actively looking for work. I was applying here and there. I was even video conferencing with one of the hotels out in the States before I came back, but none of that came true. I couldn't find a job, unfortunately.
Even with your
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a certain number that they stick to when it comes to the wage, and it was, it was a decision that I had to make for me and my family. So, $7.25 wasn't cutting it. Yeah,
shoot, okay.
I actually wanted to start a food truck, just throw some food in a truck, drive somewhere, and just start selling it. But I had some advisors in my ear, aka mom and dad.
All right.
If you're gonna do it right. We had space for it in our building, so they're like, let's go for it. Let's try it.
Yeah. How long was that planning process?
It was I want to say like close to 8 months, 6 to 8
okay.
months like that.
Just
it was
really ironing out.
a lot of planning, and then as starting a business, it's like the last month you're like scrambling to get shit done.
Yeah.
And basically the last month was the hardest part, was trying to get everything in, everything installed, everything cleaned up, ready to go, getting all the the ingredients in, start cooking, things like that.
Yeah. And you're the one that designed everything, and is that how that went?
I had my initial plans on how it was supposed to work, and then with the help of the engineers and the fire code guy.
Okay.
It worked a certain way, so that's how the kitchen became the kitchen, and the restaurant. The color schemes, I know people are like, orange, why orange? San Francisco, baby. Giants.
Damn, okay. I see. Shit.
And the Niners.
All right, hey, wait, hold on. We'll get into that. Hey, don't worry. You know, the craziest thing is that I was like, damn, dude, I think this guy is going to wear, I thought you were going to wear a shirt, a Frisco shirt. So I was like, damn, let me just, I don't have a jersey or nothing.
Yeah.
And just bring my Raider hat just in case, But we'll get to that, though, in a little bit. So back to the restaurant thing. Is that something you went, or is that something your school taught you as well? Like how to run a business and everything?
Yeah, surprisingly, there was, parts of the school where they teach you how to write a menu, teach you how to do the books, doing costing.
Oh, shit. So it teaches the business side of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as expanded as the cooking, but they still give you an intro to it. But, a lot of the help came from my mom. She has a really crazy background, like big, high background, so she knew all the steps, like what to do here, there, and there. And I was thinking, just ask the bank for money and then just spend it.
Just go from there.
Yeah, just go from there. But there were things we had to do, so she helped us get through all that process.
Okay.
And there it is.
Yeah. So how did we spoke about this earlier? How did the name come about? Let's clear that one up, because
Ina's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Right.
So because real quick, I was telling him there is a good chef out here, my cousin Enos.
Chef.
Yeah, and what's funny is that when I heard the name, I didn't realize it was yours. And I know a lot of people out there too. They still ask if it's Enos Hokuk's restaurant.
Yes.
So we know it's not.
Right. So the kitchen or the restaurant is named after Enos, my grandfather, Ignacio Audon.
Nice.
Back in the day, they used to own the land there, right where Mobile and Garapan is, where the McDonald's is.
Okay. Yeah.
They used to own that. They had a restaurant. A gas station in the front and a little cafe in the back called Mini Cafe.
Okay.
They were known for their burgers. They sold them at the gas station and in the restaurant. And then also they had their plate lunches. So I tried to emulate what he had back then. So I did the burger thing, throw some burgers on the menu. But I didn't want to overshadow what he did. So I didn't want to call it Mini Cafe 2.0 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I just named it after him, Enos.
Nice.
Ignacio,
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's good. I'm pretty sure he'd appreciate that. I like that it has a story behind it. It's not just a simple, like Sonnie's Kitchen or something.
Yeah. We came up with. I tried to come up with different names. Cocina. I think I wanted to call it Test Kitchen.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we're just testing the food, so try it, see if it's good.
Oh, okay. I see.
That kind of concept.
Yeah.
But we went through all the different names and the different ideas, and I think the Enos Kitchen was the one that stuck the most between myself and my other partner.
Yeah. So, was there a big learning curve for you as far as the business side of what you're doing?
I'm still learning.
Still,
man.
yeah.
Still learning.
Pretty okay.
All the paperwork aspect of it. The costing. Why am I pricing it this much?
Yeah. I was gonna ask you that too. Like, is there, like when you look at a plate, let's just say, like for example, the burger, the Coxco burger.
Right.
So like, every time you sprinkle salt, like in your mind, are you calculating these funds or something?
You know, they kind of
like that was a nickel. You know, that's a dime now.
Right,
you know?
right. It's something like that. You know, they give you a formula, and back in school, you know, there's a formula. It's a costing formula. So you try to emulate that as best you can, but you know, you got to think about, you know, what economy we're at, or you know, what kind of
take all that to
like who's
consideration.
willing to spend $20 on a burger, right? You know.
Yeah.
So you take that burger, you break it down to how much is the bun, how much is the meat, how much is the onion, how much the mushroom, the gravy, and in the gravy you have cream, you have I don't want to say the ingredients.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you know,
You're cool.
There's like 20 different things going on, maybe more in that one burger alone, and you just gotta break it down to where it's you think it'll manage. You know, people will be able to afford or wanna buy it. You know.
Yeah, 'cause I have some of my cousins used to run a cupcake shop here.
Yeah.
And
the Simona.
Yeah. So they were telling me. Yeah. No, they were telling me, you know, or my sister was telling me that, yeah, even them, they broke it down to where it's like, you know, this pinch is that much and this and that. But, you know, because, like, even, I'm trying to think of that. So what would our fucking barbecue really cost, you know, at, like, high end, you know, like, if you really broke it down with the soy sauce, the onions, you know.
And then you also got to think about the, you know, the utilities. That's part of the cost as well. Like, you're paying your bills, you're paying your employees.
Yeah, all in one.
Water, you know, it's like, man, dude, a lot of thinking goes into one, or you can just guess. Something like that, $12.
Yeah.
Why not?
What's the market like?
Yeah.
I know you said you're at Taste of the Marianas now. Do you guys do festivals often?
Well, we try to when when we have enough notice to get ready for it. We do try to go to every single one that they have. A lot of thanks to Ray Villagomez and Jack over there at MVA for calling us.
For this
giving
one.
us a heads up. Not only for Taste, but there was a few other things. They had the Chinese New Year. They had the Japanese Spring Festival.
Damn, nice.
They had the Beer Fest last year.
Okay, know that one.
They gave us a call to let us know it's coming up. So we're very grateful that they called us and we went with them and started doing
Do you change up your menu for these events? Like, do you theme it around?
I try to theme it around what the event is.
Okay.
Like, for example, the Chinese New Year one, I tried to do like my take on Chinese food. Oktoberfest. Of course, you gotta match it with like beer.
Yeah.
Or I was gonna do, what is it they call the cabbage thing? No. I was like, no, this is not gonna sell, so I didn't do that. But, like Chesa food, the Japanese festival, I try to do my take on Japanese food.
No shit. So, damn, bro. Okay, I guess I gotta check you out more, bro. All right. You caught me. Damn, that's cool though, man.
So right now at Taste, we're doing not necessarily food, like dinner food, because we know that like the beer vendors are there. We try to do something towards the line of what goes with something you can carry around and eat at the same time, and still be full for
shit.
Because
you got to think of that kind of stuff too. The convenience of it,
right? Yeah. And thinking of like who's gonna be there, who's gonna come buy this food.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times I sell French fries because the kiddies out there love them French fries. And then mom comes along to buy the French fries. Oh, I see they have the tacos. Can I get the tacos?
Nice. Do you have a crazy? Oh, okay. These yours? Oh,
yeah, these are the ones we're having right now at the Taste. So you got your regular salt and pepper fries, pica fries, on the spicy side, and then chili cheese fries has worked for us in the past, so we brought that. And then we also have the Hawaiian fries, which is something new I started.
That's the one like pokey?
No, this has the Kahlua pulled pork.
Oh,
and then and it's got some katsu sauce on there and rice vinegar aioli.
Damn, okay.
One of my cooks, John Panetta, came up with. So
nice. And all this is at your booth throughout.
Yes. for at least for the first 2 weeks.
Okay, so
'Cause
next week.
the last 2 weeks, I'm gonna try and change it up. Most
That-
likely
that
I'll keep
mushroom?
the price. Yeah, I'm still trying to work with that mushroom.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I hope it works so that we can make it there.
Mm.
Because all the equipment has to be brought there.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I
Oh,
can't,
shit, yeah.
If it requires me to use an oven, I can't really cook it down there because I don't have an oven that I can use down there. But yeah, that's some of the things we have at the Taste right now.
Nice, nice. What do you feel is your like people come to you a lot? I know you named your dish that was probably the most popular, but what kind of experience do they have at your spot? Like
the thing I want them to feel the most is like at home, like
Gotcha.
a family atmosphere. I
Mhm.
mean, we're welcoming. We like to think, that when you come in, it's like you're eating dinner at home, just an enjoyable atmosphere, just relax, no pressure to, you gotta eat and get out,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing. Like, come in, enjoy yourself, relax,
Yeah.
and have some good food.
Yeah, definitely. Fuck yeah, man. Do you with all the festivals that you've done, is there other local vendors that do you see them on a regular at these festivals? Do they have the opportunity to
well,
I guess showcase their skills as well?
Right. In Beer Fest, we were there with the Hut,
Okay.
Tom Guerrero and them.
Yeah, damn, yeah.
They got check out.
I'm
their
trying to get
burritos
him
as
in
well,
here too, yeah.
And then this year, there's a couple barbecue stands, and then but then you have the Hut as well, and then
Local. What other local?
Locals?
Yeah.
I think what's her name?
Damn, bro. Yeah. Wait, hold on. I'm thinking too.
It's Auntie something. The empanadas.
Oh, okay.
I forget. I'm so bad. I'm sorry.
No. They're out there though, yeah.
Yeah. I just, I wish to push more locals to just, if you don't have to open up a restaurant, just come out to those events. Participate in those. Open up a little booth.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's just selling one thing, at least you're getting your name out there. It's like, hey, it's that guy that made that one thing,
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere,
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. You know, the reason why I ask you about the local vendors is because I see that popping up as well, man. Like, you just named the Hut. I'm thinking like Pokeyaki, they got their spot too. Shout out to Thorn.
Bar.
Yeah.
Bar. Let's
No,
go, man.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that. Back to my work. When we have lunch, like we're always guessing where do we go, and it seems like there's more restaurants now that we can mention that's owned and operated by someone local.
Right.
Like really, they're really trying to get at it with the restaurant out here and the whole support local vibe with it as well. And it's just good to see, man. It's definitely good to see, and I always speak of healthy competition. Like, I know you and Thorn are cool, you know what I'm saying? But like it'll be cool if you guys are really going against each other. Because then, dude, you guys will be so innovative when it comes to certain tastes and, spices and whatever. It's going to benefit the big boys, the big bodied,
Yeah. I mean, we also have a lot of local chefs out there,
bro.
that are working for, some restaurants and hotels, Shouts out to them, man. I don't want to name anybody.
You might miss someone.
Because I might miss someone.
Yeah,
but you know who you are, guys, bro. You guys are coming back. Some of you have been here for years working, getting to that top dog position, bro. Zen, you got it, bro.
Yeah. No, that's funny because even me, I could name, Zen was one in my mind. Of course, my cousin
You got
Inez.
the Guerrero brothers.
Yeah, the one you're talking about. Shit, see, we're naming people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying though, man. Like,
those boys are out there.
Yeah. I'm waiting for like that. I always tell people, like when I was describing how parties are here to my friends in the States. I don't know if I don't know if you've experienced this, but on Tinian at least, what would happen is the next day you'd come back and help take down the canopies, return tables, this and that.
Right.
So what's going on is that in the kitchen, I call it the super duper fried rice. And what it is basically the two rices, whatever rice I have left over, throw it in a pot, dude, and they just start chopping all kinds of shit up, like all the barbecue.
Yeah.
And they fry that bitch, bro, and for some reason it always comes out like solid, bro. But just like things like that, that I guess just from a big boy's perspective,
Right.
those are the ideas. Like, I haven't seen one yet, like a barbecue fucking fried rice or something, because that would remind me of those days where it's right next to the potato salad and the pickle, and of course the pickle tastes solid because already one day soaked,
Let me know when you're taking down some tents. I'll come check you out.
Yeah. Hey, but you have to come to Tinian though, man. Yeah, I haven't done that here yet. So, but damn, man, that's cool. But do you feel though, like, do you feel like there's enough? I'm sorry, what am I trying to say here? Like, do you feel that there's a lot of local,
Yep.
I guess, entrepreneurs slash chefs out there?
There's a lot of guys coming in,
And they're all coming back.
Yeah. Well, from
Or
recently,
Yeah.
recently there's been some guys coming back, and I also have a couple kids in my kitchen. You got
Okay.
Lancaster Charmadol, Chris Manzanares, and John Panetta. They all used to be my students back at Cackman High School, where I was teaching the culinary arts program out there. They all went to, John went to Portland Community College, or Portland, Oregon, for that Western Culinary Institute. He ended up coming back. Lancaster and Chris, they both went to NMTI, and they're working for me now. So the drive for them is there. They just need that opportunity to keep growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone's gonna go off island and go to a culinary school. So they gotta learn through experience. Just doing it on a daily, and they'll get there, man. Those boys, they're working hard for me, and they're killing it.
Yeah.
But you still gotta work harder. It's never enough.
Hopefully too, man, there's more of those competitions that you're talking about, so these guys could kind of showcase all their stuff.
There was a competition yesterday, I believe, Kadun Pika competition at the Taste.
Okay. I remember seeing posts about it.
It's nice to see some locals going in there and just trying it out. I believe Shane Villanueva won that competition. Last night.
All right.
And then they also have the junior chef competition from all the hotels. They're gonna compete on the last week.
Junior, as in like
they're not the boss guys. They're not they're not the supervisors. They're like the young cooks.
Young cooks.
Cooks. Those are the ones that you gotta mold them, mend them, and get them to that point of like a chef. Those guys, I wish them the best of luck. I was there at one point, being that little guy. You just gotta work your way up.
Yeah.
So good luck on that, gentlemen.
Cool. So we're about an hour in. Damn, man, that's pretty good. Yeah. Where do you see, or where are you hoping in the next? Okay, put it this way: the next 5 years, Enos Kitchen will be.
Hopefully, there'll be a second. I don't want to say location, but a second. Like a food truck,
Gotcha. Okay.
I want something mobile, something that I could prepare in my restaurant and bring it down to the south side.
I see.
The other end of the island, where people are like, "Hey, bro, you're so far. Can you deliver?" That kind of thing. It's like, I wish I could, but I want to kind of spread the love. Saturdays were open, so I'm hoping they have that time on a Saturday to come check us out. But all these off-site events that I'm doing, they have that opportunity to come and check it out.
Yeah.
So I try to go to those events. That way, the ones that are working during the day and can't, take off for lunch. Because it's too far. Hopefully they'll have the time at night to come check us out wherever we're at.
Nice. Yeah, man. Hopefully, does anyone have a food truck right now on Saipan?
Not that I'm aware of.
No. Oh man, damn, bro. Yeah, dude, that would be so sick.
Yeah, that's one of those things that it'd be nice that you can change locations, that people know where you're at. And
man, I've seen that in the States, bro, and like how they strategize where to post up at, dude. It's very clever, man. There's people walking out hungry, you know what I'm saying? And it's those, damn, hopefully, man, hey, be looking out for that, guys. Hopefully soon, huh?
Hopefully.
Yeah. So, for all the curious minds out there, the kids that are looking at this and they're just very curious, they're always helping in the kitchen. They're the ones that are just, kind of messing around in the kitchen, creating stuff. Like, what advice would you have for them if they're still not sure if this is something they want to do, but they're very interested in it?
Don't stop, bro. Just keep experiencing it, trying different things. I mean, if it means cutting 100 pounds of onions to get to where like the chefs are at, then do it. I mean, if you want it, go for it. Just keep learning, keep reading, go online, look at different articles, different pictures. Some of the food you see online is just like, damn, I wish I could make that, you know? Just work hard at it. I mean, you can do it. You just gotta put. I sound like you can do it if you put your mind.
You know, I know sometimes it sounds repetitive, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. If anything, that means it's just that easy. You just got to do the hard work.
I mean,
there's nothing really surprising to it, right?
And I was fortunate enough to go off island to get this culinary degree or education. But there are other ways of doing it. It's just experience through learning at different restaurants.
I see.
Just work your way up from the bottom. Someone will notice you.
Yeah.
Someone will be like, this guy has potential.
Yeah.
Let's give him a chef's coat and see what he can do.
Yeah, damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Because it's always again back to like what I'm used to. With the Chamorro household where. Again, it's just kind of trial by error, Yeah. Taste it like, oh shit, okay, so maybe next time, we'll eat this, but next time I'll remember to put less of this, you know what I'm saying? So, damn, that's cool. Real quick, I just want to again give a shout out to everyone out there that's been listening. I've been having trouble with my SoundCloud, but I'm definitely trying to fix that up so people can start listening to it without the video. Yeah, and I might be having issues with this audio as well, so apologies for that. But thanks real quick as well to Mr. Rick Lee and all the staff and management here at Safe House. Thanks again for allowing us to do this for the 6th time now. I can't even believe we got this far, to be honest, bro. It was all just a crazy thought, man. But yeah, man, go ahead. Any last words? I'll end it with your your message to everyone. But yeah, any last words, shout outs, thank yous, anything like that?
There's just so many to thank, from my parents. My parents, gave me the drive to do what I'm doing now. They never gave up on me. They kept telling me to do this. It didn't work out. Try this. Eventually I became a chef, I guess. The hard work of all my employees, all my staff, all of them. Without them, I don't think my kitchen or the restaurant will be up and running the way it is now. All that hard work, all that, standing or taking all that bullshit from me. Me yelling at them, I figured they're not going to show up tomorrow. They still show up, man. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All my family and friends that have supported me coming out to the restaurant, encouraging me as well, to just keep at it. And of course my family, my wife Natalia, my son Frankie, my daughter Triana, and my daughter Kaya Rose. I do this for you guys.
Yep.
You guys put up with all my long hours. Did you know cooks do not get Mother's Day, Father's Day, Easter, Christmas, New Year's Day off?
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a lot of days, a lot of years where they would miss me on those days, and I would come home late at night because closing is real late. Putting up with all that and still be there for me. My wife, I can't say enough about everything that she's done, man. She's put up with my shit.
Hey, that's
it's
cool,
like,
man.
I'm tired, it's my day off, don't bother me. But she still sticks with me.
Nice.
Thank you, my love, Natalia, for
definitely part of the success.
Putting up with me, man.
Yeah.
She just I think if she didn't push me to get better and better, I would still be stuck as a line cook, working the late hours, but telling me to, just one up it, get better at it.
Well, that's good. And like I was trying to say, that's probably part of the success as well, was that support system, Nice. But before we go, I said we're going to talk about it.
Niners!
Go, no, fuck
Niners!
that. Fuck
Raiders,
that.
what? Raiders, what?
Y'all know what's up, though. That's what's up right there. But yeah, and just a quick side note before we end this. I am on the homie Sonnie's fantasy league. So he's our little commissioner. And
Coconut.
yeah, damn, dude. I came so close so many times except this last one. Fucking 11th place, bro. So, yeah, I just got to say that so it's archived, okay? I'll at least beat the commissioner this year.
I don't remember
and,
that.
wait, hold on.
I don't remember that part.
And Oakland will have a better record than San Fran this year.
So, but who won the game last year?
No, hold on.
No, what happened?
No, see, but I choose not to live in the past. I know. But anyways, my brother. Oh, go ahead. Any last words? Go ahead.
I was gonna say the score, but
okay,
it's
no.
I don't even remember the score. Don't worry about it, bro.
They can look it up.
They beat them.
Hey.
JJ, remind him again at our next fantasy draft.
Just remember, they picked second this year. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, we did not only beat you the game, but the point toss from last year's draft, we beat you on that. It was 50-50.
Oh, hey, bro. Hey, no, fuck that. Damn it. Okay, no, we'll let it ride.
Hey.
Look, we ain't got to watch the video or nothing.
Fourth year in a row, they're going to pick a D-line man. Hopefully this is the one.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. I'm hoping it's just a good season.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all can check that out later. But thanks again, brother. I appreciate it.
Much, Josh.
Yeah, man, that was good. It wasn't
Appreciate
last minute, but thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Till next time. Shoot. All right.